recording. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Oh, I guess we're not recording yet. Okay.
Now I can
There we go.
see myself.
All right, here we go. 6:43, December 19th.
1982.
1985. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to all our neighbors. And welcome back to...
This show.
Chris, the podcast next door. Welcome back, everyone. Here's a little welcoming jingle for you all.
Ding. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, even though it's over. Happy Kwanzaa, just in case. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. Even though I don't like Seinfeld, I'll still wish everyone that. Chris, what are you sipping on?
This is water.
Give the people what they want. Slurp it.
Oh.
Leave a slurp.
Hold on.
Hold on. Oh.
There we go.
That was a lot of
Gonna turn up
ASMR for everyone.
Turn up the microphone for that.
Santa's going to drink his milk now. But I'm not going to give a satisfaction.
I also have some cocoa.
Mm.
But we had to water it down. It was
very cold milk.
Yucky. And we've got some cookies that we're going to eat.
From Crumble Cookies.
What are the choco chips?
We have chocolate chip, cinnamon swirl, sugar cookie with pink frosting.
It's
hot
not an
chocolate.
endorsement or crumble.
Not yet, but it will be. I'm going to go between the Cody voice and the Santa voice.
Oh, okay.
In case you guys hear wind chimes or the wind, it is like 20 miles an hour wind out there. It is insane.
And we had to open the windows. So
It's very hot in here.
we are at Cody's parents' place because they've got this nice Christmas place.
Merry Christmas.
And they turned the fire on and we're hot as blazes in
It
here.
is a roaring fire. We were going to show you, but we decided the Christmas tree would be a much better idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Hi, guys.
it's pretty good cookie.
Store.
Yeah. If you didn't know, this is the podcast next door.
I'm Cody.
I'm Chris.
And together we make up two halves of a whole brain.
Good cookie.
It's a very good cookie. Crumble's awesome.
So,
Crumble, I'd love for you to sponsor us in the future. Reach out.
it's out there listening to us.
Hey, you don't know.
We'd have to call them up.
I'll call them. I'll give them a call. Put them on the naughty list if they say no.
What are we talking about today?
Today,
Big Santa.
what did you say?
Discount Santa.
Discount. Young man, this is authentic. What does Michael say in the office? Come sit on my lap and there will be no doubt. I don't want to potentially offend anyone and say the whole line, but it gets pretty funny. I love the episode. I think it was it was that same episode where he then dresses up as Jesus and he calls David Wallace. David, guess who I'm sitting here as talking to you? I don't want to guess, Michael. I will give you a hint. He has the power of flight and can heal leopards.
Ma'am.
I am Jesus Christ. He just goes off. Oh, it's terrible. I love it so much. All right. Today we are going to talk about Christmas, obviously. And this episode drops the same day as Wonder Woman 1984.
Really? It's dropping on Christmas?
We are dropping it on Christmas. Merry Christmas! So you have two options. Go watch Wonder Woman 1984 or the podcast next door where you get the real deal Santa Claus. But I shaved recently.
Or do both. Because
No.
Gal Gadot is a wonderful actress.
You only like her because of the Fast and the Furious.
No, I like her because Wonder Woman won. And the Fast and Furious.
She's talented, but what has she been in? 2 movies?
No, I don't know.
No, you can only count
6 or 7.
No, you don't count Wonder Woman as 1 and 2.
Wonder Woman. Yeah.
No, because
It's
that's
2
one
movies.
franchise. Yeah, it's 2 separate movies, but it's one franchise.
Yeah, but they spent a year acting.
Listen,
and
she's
stuff.
talented, but there are far superior actresses out there. Emma Watson and Emma Stone, for example. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, see, I got them there. Although Watson's really only ever been in what? Harry Potter, so that's still technically one franchise she's in.
No, she's been in like
How
The
many?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, well that's one.
And
film.
like, I don't know, 4 other movies
Has she? Okay. Are you her
that
agent
are like
suddenly?
British.
British.
No, I just
Proper British.
know a lot about her. So.
I might slowly start shedding a layer every 10 minutes we're here.
Excellent. So,
excuse me.
What did you say? What we're talking about? I missed it.
I think I started to. I'm gonna lose those. They're fake anyway.
I have
Christmas-
glasses exactly like that. I should have wore them. Forgot.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
Well, what
But
I
they're
wanted
silver
to do,
frame.
excuse me, was you dress up as an elf. But
Yeah.
someone didn't have enough Christmas spirit.
No.
That's okay, little boy.
More of a Grinch, I think.
You should have dressed up as the Grinch and we could have duked it out on camera. That would have been hilarious.
So we are talking about
1,000 likes and Chris will dress up as the Grinch next Christmas and fight me as Santa Claus. 1,000 likes on this video.
Okay,
He said it.
we'll try.
Check
Oh
it out.
shoot! I
What?
forgot we were gonna make me a cranberry and peanut butter sandwich today.
Oh, we are saving that for the New Year's episode. How about that?
Sure. I mean, it's kind of weird to eat cranberries on New Year's, but
It's weird to eat it at any time, whether it is Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, your birthday, or a casual Wednesday.
well, I would eat it anytime, any place.
You're like Sam I am, Chris I am, with cranberry sauce.
Like Will I am and Sam I am,
And Chris I am.
Chris I am.
In that order, that's how popular they are.
Yes.
Will, Sam, and Chris. All right, Christmas memories.
And our number one best gift ever from when we were alive. So
Before I was born,
why don't you go
I get a
first?
sweet pair of chucks.
Because I only can think of my best gift. I've been struggling to narrow down my best memory.
Hang on, let me get a little nibble. Here you go.
Okay.
Mm.
There's just so many memories around Christmas, you know?
I don't have way
So,
too much chocolate in it.
in what? The cookie?
Uh-huh.
There was
I don't like-
barely any
I don't like
in
chocolate
that
chip
one.
cookies that much.
There was barely any in that one.
Mm-mm. There was a huge chunk in the... Oh, gosh. It was gross.
I want the waffle one.
Give all the viewers...
Seems like a waffle
There you go.
one.
Originally, it came with syrup, but I used all the syrup on the other cookies. So, sorry. Okay. Some Christmas
butter?
memories I have, and the one best gift. So I'll start with the best gift. We have one member in our audience today. She will remain nameless. She and another man who I'm distantly related to, who also shall remain nameless, got me when I was what, maybe 13? 15. About 15, maybe.
For those of you wondering who Cody's talking to, Cody's mom is just off camera
Hi, Mom.
helping us.
She's been great. She
To
supplied
tell
the cookies, the
Cody
cocoa, the milk.
his lines.
She made me line. She placed all Todd, Margot, all their bird friends, the Santas, the stars, and big old green boy here. She's a big contributor to the podcast next door, and we appreciate it. So when I was about 15 years old, she and my dad saved up and worked extra hard, and they got me a Lamar snowboard with what I want to say were at the time either Burton or Lamar black bindings. And let me tell you guys something. Let me
Okay.
tell you guys something. That was one of the best Christmases I've ever had where it didn't snow. So in the last 20 some odd years that I can remember Christmas happening here, because I'll be 30 in a few days, and it'll be my 30th Christmas total, but only like my 27th here, maybe 26th in Oregon. That was the best Christmas gift I've ever got. Now, to this day, I still snowboard. I haven't been for quite a while, but I can keep my balance. I can nail a few jumps. I could probably do a 180 if I really tried. I know a guy who used to be able to do a backflip on skis. So on the off chance you hear this, Mark Noakes, calling you up, bud, I want a video, and I'm going to post it on YouTube of you doing the backflip on skis. Mark is a very good guy. I miss him. He's a nice guy. And he claims he can do a backflip on skis, so I'm intrigued. That snowboard is It's currently sitting up in my attic right now because with
Uh-oh.
COVID, I know COVID shut down a lot. I think the slopes are back open again. So I think next year, you and I, do you snowboard or ski?
No.
Would you want to go with me anyway?
I've wanted to learn how to ski. Because I tried snowboarding.
I know how to ski.
And I did not like it at all.
Oh, that sucks because snowboarding is, well, I used to skateboard and I went skimboarding once or twice. And I went sandboarding
Totally
for a
different.
couple of years. Oh, they are extremely different, but they're very similar, as silly as that sounds. What's that, an oxymoron?
So I used to
Oxymoron.
longboard all the time in high school. I was one of those guys.
Ooh.
And so I thought, I could probably snowboard.
If you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
But
Stunto.
But I discovered quickly that when my feet get in the bindings, they want to go like that. And so even when I adjusted the binding all the way, I couldn't keep from always wanting to turn right. I'm goofy footed. So I kept falling all the time, and it was really annoying. And I was and the snow in Oregon is cement. So I was this is not fun. So let's
Which
pass.
mountain or resort did you go to?
Timberline.
See, that's why Mount Hood. Timberline's great.
That's the same mountain.
Same mountain, different. There's more than one.
No, there's times of the year.
more
So
than one
if you
spot.
go right when the snow freshly goes,
Falls.
it's fine. But if it's up there for a while after people riding on it and stuff,
Yeah,
it
you're
gets
not
all
gonna-
hard because Oregon's wet. And so ices over and gets real hard.
Mm.
I hear it's better in Utah.
Well, yeah, Utah
and
and Colorado are two of the
Colorado
best
where it's
places to go
powder
snowboard.
all the
Yeah.
time. So
Oregon's still decent. You have a better chance of snowboarding here than you do in Texas.
So I'd like to try skiing. I mean, I don't know.
Snowboarding's vastly superior.
I don't
I'll go
know.
with you, though. We will plan a trip next year. Mark my words. And if we keep getting donations, you'll support that trip. And we can give you more content. I'll get a GoPro this year for myself for Christmas so that next year we can go up to the mountain the first, maybe second week of December. That would be a lot of fun. But the cranberry sauce and peanut butter sandwich is coming to you first. Even if that means next year, we have to wait. And then some Christmas memories I have. The years it snowed were incredible. I remember one year I was in, I want to say middle school or high school. I can't remember exactly. And it snowed 2 feet? 3? I was in middle school and it snowed, let's say 35. No,
I
35 feet.
remember.
It snowed 2 to 3 feet and the entire state of Oregon shut down. That was affected by snow, at least. It was insane because it snowed, froze, and then it snowed again. So that's where I got the extra foot from. My sister and I. What?
Wait, how many younger are you than me?
What are you, 39 right now?
31.
I'll be 30 in 3 days. So I'm a year and a few months younger than you.
Okay,
Why do you ask?
because I was out of high school when that snowstorm happened. That was
Happened more than once, though.
no,
We got
not
2
that
snowstorms.
bad.
Oh, yeah. It happened twice. And okay, let's say I was in high school then.
Yeah, you would have had to been your senior year in high school.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, because I had just graduated that next winter. Then
In my memory, I was in
no,
middle school.
two winters.
According to Chris, I was in high school. Regardless of where I was.
You were just out of high school then.
We built an igloo in the front yard because
I
we had
did that
those
too.
big old red recyclable bins, and we filled it with snow and we flipped it over and we gently tapped it with hammers and then we lifted it up and we built an entire igloo. And then my sister and I dug out a little extra snow and put soda in there and left them for 20 minutes. And then we cracked open a few cold ones in our igloo and we cheersed and we had slushies
Like polar bears.
like the cola bears.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my mic. So that was great. That's a good memory. A couple years later, it snowed again. Not as much, but enough to where we went up to a hill. It's really steep, 179th, and we were able to snowboard all the way down the hill, down to the street that I live on.
Actually,
That
I
was
do
insane.
remember the first snow you were talking about. That's actually part of my memory. So we both had a good memory that year because
perfect.
it was in high school. We were both in high school. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was in middle school.
I don't know. I don't think I was a freshman, but I could have been that year.
Maybe I was 2 years behind you then. So if you were a freshman, I had to
Yeah.
have been in 7th
I
grade.
heard you were held back.
Rumors. Fake news. It's not true. So that's only a few of the memories I have. And of course, every time it snowed again when I was in my early to mid 20s. And that was amazing. I remember walking out to my shed to grab something and then trudging back. I lost my boot twice. So much.
Sweet.
I put on my snow boots, no socks, shorts, and a hoodie and trekked out there. It's a 35-second walk. Took me 5 minutes to get there and back. It was great. It was so much fun. So yeah, a lot of good memories of snow in Oregon. Pretty good memories of Christmas in Oregon. One Christmas in Utah. That was fun. One Christmas in Brazil. That was incredible. 2 Christmases in Brazil. I'm lying. 2. There were 2 Christmases.
Liar. All right.
Tell me.
My turn?
Tell me, little boy, what are some Christmas memories you have?
So my favorite gift was when I was probably 6, I think. I think it was 6. I got my first bike. I remember it was black and had orange speckles on it.
Ooh,
and
fancy.
that was like around the time that I realized if there are any kids listening, stop listening.
Don't say it. That's the time you realize the truth. That's all we're going to... He realized the truth.
The truth had set me free, I think.
Freedom.
Then, which, I mean, he's kind of young, kind of early, but I remembered vividly that a giant box showed up and my dad was like building something in the garage for like the couple of days before Christmas. And I wasn't allowed to go in the garage, but I was like not a good kid. And so I'd sneak out and look. And I remember buying a black bike with orange speckles on it. And so I think my dad painted it like specially for me. I can't remember exactly, but I feel like he asked me like if I could have a bike, what color I would want it to be. And I probably told him that. Because I was a goofy kid. So he was probably making that happen for me.
That's awesome.
So then I remember opening it and I just like rode the crap out of that bike. And it was a lot of fun. We had it, I think we brought it to Oregon from California when we moved a couple years later. And I think I had it until I was too big for it. So great gift. And my favorite memory was that snowy winter. And I got to go sledding with a really good, my best friend from back in high school. His name was Andrew. And we just like went everywhere together. And he drove and we just kind of like drifted around in the snow and then would go find places to sled. And they were just like some really crazy like embankment hills with these like walls. And so you'd like sled off of it and fly and drop like 6 feet and then like keep sledding because they were like holding the wall up or something from slides or I don't know. I just remember sliding down that and like that was really crazy and I hit it and like so there's this thing called pratfalling. Are you aware of that?
Yes, but for the people who don't know.
Pratfalling is where you pretend to biff it and like fall and like it's the most disastrous fall possible. Like you're spilling everything onto the people or you're like falling on the table and it explodes. Like Chris Farley was really good at those. Kevin James is really good at those.
Okay.
So
guys, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because like they got the big stuff on them, so it doesn't hurt when they fall. It's like extra padding.
No, it still hurts, but I see what you're saying. Trust me. Santa knows a thing or two.
I mean, they would do it all the time. Maybe you just haven't reached that level of like.
I don't think I want to reach
falling.
Farley large.
Yeah,
Love
probably
the guy,
not.
Rest in peace, but very unhealthy.
Yeah.
Actually, can I tell a story real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
I heard. Trying to remember who told it. someone knew Chris Farley pretty well. It was one of like the
David
inner
Spade,
circle.
probably.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember who, but we'll
Was
go
his
with
best friend.
Spade for now. Someone told a story about they went out to a steakhouse and Chris ordered like 2 48-ounce steaks and ate both of them. Just these enormous, way too big steaks.
Wow.
And they said every bite he would scrape off a thick piece of butter and put
Nice.
it on the steak.
Yeah.
And someone looked over and they go, Farley, what are you doing? And he'd go, it needs a hat. And then he took a bite.
Wow.
Oh, it's so gross. He went through like 4, maybe 5 sticks of butter that night and 2 48-ounce steaks. Just extremely unhealthy. Just like the worst
Jeez.
meal you could ever imagine. That being
I mean, it
said,
sounds pretty good.
I'm sure it was delicious, but bad for you.
Sure. So, like I was saying when you rudely interrupted
There was
me,
nothing rude about it, and that was an amazing story. And it had your name.
You're welcome. I was in the middle of my story. I slid down that hill, and I knew it wasn't going to land like nicely, so I just pratfalled the landing.
Okay.
And made it look like I hit harder than I really did. And then I didn't realize I was going to keep sliding off and the second wall, and then I fell onto concrete. That part did hurt, but I landed such, and I was like 16, so I landed in a way like that stunt men and women
Stunt doubles.
fall, and so it didn't actually hurt me. I landed like on my arm, and I was like careful to not like smash my bones or anything. But I just laid there like I was dead. It was pretty great, and everyone was terrified. And then I got up, and I was fine, and I felt like an awesome daredevil, even though I didn't really like do that much. I just kind of fell. But they said it looked cool because I like fell. Like imagine a rag doll just like blah blah blah, like falling down like a really long hill. So it's pretty great.
I like it.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Christmas,
bud.
Christmas.
I'm getting. What are you looking at?
Ornaments.
Here's
Ornaments on the tree.
He's a penguin. He made this in pre-K. Chris will zoom in on that.
Wow.
It's a little penguin boy.
Cute.
He's adorable.
Child.
What child is this?
What child? What child is this?
Whose kid is this? Whose kid is screaming? Yeah, man, Christmas. I'm excited for it. I'm getting my dad something cool for Christmas. Getting my mom something
Don't say
cool.
it.
No, well, it's not coming out till Christmas. It's okay. Getting my brother-in-law soldering gun.
I am doing some cool. I'm doing like I like making gifts for people.
Mm-hmm.
And so this
waiting on
year I'm
mine.
making something tomorrow. Actually, making the gifts, the edible gifts.
Edibles. Say the word gifts like the alien on Final Space. The one who talks like
gifts.
this. Say it again.
Gifts. Tribor.
Oh, I love
Probably
that show.
doesn't sound like him at all.
We're getting season
But
3.
yeah, good show. Check
Can't
that
wait.
show out.
Olin Rogers.
If you have not, season 3 is coming next year. Don't know when
late
next year.
right? I'm
Yeah,
assuming
I
late
don't know.
20 because they just started filming.
No.
Filming.
No, I mean like there's a lot done. They were doing it all this year before, or they were doing it before the thing happened, and then
I was
just paused and for various reasons.
Good.
But there's quite a bit done. I think it's like a lot of the stuff where people have to be in person for.
Yeah.
Like the voicing. But I think most of the drawing is done because they usually do that part first. They'll do like majority of the drawing and save like the face stuff and like little key things for the emotional things that happen in the from the voicing.
Moonkick.
And then yeah, I'm gonna have to go back watch season 1 and 2 again. Mm-hmm.
I'd be down.
Binge 'em. So
I got to finish What We Do in the Shadows, Dexter. I made the mistake of starting Supernatural. I
got you on it.
I don't like it.
Well, you don't have to watch it.
I know, but I've already started it.
No, you don't have to finish it because you'll be in it for like 10 years.
If I knock out a season a month, I'll be good in a year. All right.
Yeah, but you'll have to stop.
Here's my problem with it. We're going to go hunt ghosts. We get captured. We escape. We get captured. We escape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The show is still good.
That's how.
It's just not what I expected.
They do recycle the same plot devices.
Every single episode.
No, they've got like 15. And they go through them, and then they keep going through.
Granted,
every
I'm
single
only in
one,
season 1, episode 12, whatever.
Yeah, season 1. Basically, everything that happens in season 1 happens again every season.
Oh,
essentially.
A lot of Dean, Sam.
Yeah, that's great.
Don't trust her. I'm trusting her. Oh, she betrayed us.
Yeah.
But still good. Hey, if I write a better show, then I can make fun of it. Shouldn't be making fun of it. It is a good show. It's just not what I thought it was going to be. But I'll give it one whole season, and then I'll skip ahead to the last season, and then I'll skip ahead to the actual last season.
That's a jump, and you probably will not. It will not satisfy your needs of curiosity. It's too much of a jump. There's 15 seasons.
I know. And what is there? 12 episodes per season? 15?
No, there's 20. Yeah, you're going to be in it for a long time.
All right. Well.
I have been in this since high school.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah, I've been watching this show since high school when it came out. I started watching it. And I've stopped and started and stopped and started. And now I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish it.
What are you on, season 10?
No, I'm on 11 now.
Oh, the other week when I saw you, you were on 10, though.
Yeah, been pushing through.
Attaboy. I pass you in a week. I have this whole next week off. Maybe I'll just binge every hour. Every day.
It does get tiring.
I had the same problem with The Walking Dead. I had to binge that, and I took
also,
3 days
if you
off to watch it.
It gets more gory.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. As the show goes on, it gets more gory.
Okay.
Because they get used to killing stuff, and so they're just killing things.
I like it better when it's about Wendigos, skinwalkers, actual monsters
the
versus
mysteries,
the ghosts. Because the ghosts so silly.
A good old ghost thing. You have to remember, the first season started back in 2004 or something. So
did it really? Wow.
Yeah, it's an old show. So the stuff that they were doing there for computer graphics was pretty lame.
Junk.
Because they had low budgets on TV and stuff.
That's true.
Anyways, we got to stop because we're running out of camera time.
Well, hey, give you guys a little show. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
We are grateful to all of
happy
our
other
supporters.
holidays. Mm-hmm. Thank you and good night.